Welcome back. I guess they say all good things come to an end, so let's talk about that. Let's bring in Mike Eppel. He's always good, but Bay Street was great, Mike.
Yeah, it was nice for a while there, a 6-day win streak, Melanie. And TSX in the Wednesday trade saw a pullback. And yeah, markets do not go up in a straight line, and we shouldn't expect. I was actually surprised it was as strong as it was for as long as it was, considering what's going on in the in world affairs today. But nevertheless, what happened yesterday? Well, bank stocks were down a little bit, and the TSX was weighed by that and dropped 150 points. The Dow was down 448 points, which was fairly significant, simply because if you haven't taken out a mortgage yet or locked in a mortgage, you might want to do so, because I'm watching bond yields in Canada and the U.S. jump significantly over the course of this past week. And this is all going to tie in to correlate what the banks are charging for mortgages. They get their signals from the bond and treasury trade. So that all goes into the equation here as well, rising borrowing costs. And really, when you think about it, when central banks, they've raised rates once, and they're talking about doing so maybe 5 more times this year, we're just on the cusp of borrowing costs going up, and that's already starting to be reflected to some extent in the bond and treasury markets.
Mike, let's take a look at oil prices, which you are monitoring very closely. Sitting at where?
$115 a barrel, jumped by 5% yesterday. U.S. oil supplies are down. Lots of talk about Russian energy sanctions from the European Union now, and then Vladimir Putin saying, oh, you have to buy Russian oil with rubles, because that makes sense. Because they want to do anything, he wants to do anything he can to try to stabilize his currency, which of course has crashed here with the Ukraine war. And look, this is just the ongoing trend that the analysts had warned us about. And Melanie, tomorrow morning, price for gas is going to be up another 3 cents, according to the early bird forecast from Enpro, up to almost $1.77 per liter here in the GTA. So you've got borrowing costs going up and energy costs going up, and the inflation spiral continues.
That's just so beautiful. Okay, no, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, for your Thursday, Mike.
Huzzah!
Okay, now let's go here. Russian stock market opening.
Yeah.
It's been shut down for a month.
Yes. And all the stocks went up.
Yes. By how much?
7, 10, who knows? Honestly, I mean, it's a fabricated market at this point, because foreign investors can't sell. All of the previously traded energy stocks that had foreign influence, they're off the market. It's only domestic companies, and the Russian central bank was involved. So they're trying anything to, help out the local citizenry, as it were, or local investors. But, and regular trading is supposed to resume on April Fool's Day, by the way.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so, and the ruble was up today, for whatever that's worth, which it isn't worth much.
Gotcha. I want to get this last story in, Mike. We constantly are talking about EV, the future of electric vehicles, and this battery plant, the announcement in Windsor. How significant is this?
It's one of the largest single investments in the Canadian automotive history. Think about that. $5 billion is the price point. It's money coming in from Stellantis, which is the operator of Fiat, Chrysler, and Dodge, and Ram, and Jeep, and a lot of government money as well. Cusp of an election, perhaps. But nevertheless, look, this is something that has to happen. If you want electric vehicles, you need the batteries. So when this plant opens in Windsor in 2024, it's going to employ 2,500 people and have major production for the Stellantis vehicle lineup. Look, all the automakers are shifting to EVs. They have to have the base metals and materials to make these things run. And this is one of 2 big battery production plants planned by Stellantis, another one going to the United States, and they have yet to determine where, or yet to announce where that is specifically going to go.
Okay.
It's coming, but it's taken time. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, Mike, as always, appreciate your time. Thank you so much.